Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about a story that I came across. And once I read the headline, I was like, this is crazy and bizarre. But once you go down the rabbit hole to read and vet the story, you find out some interesting things and you figure out the internet is a very weird place. The headline reads, Man slumps and dies after DNA test shows he's not his son's biological father. It shows a man holding a baby and a woman, and it shows a man and it says RIP. Well, this story was picked up by blogs and it was even picked up by different types of news channels based off of a Facebook post that was posted from someone saying that they were his friend and giving a story as to what they are saying was his demise. Well, the family is saying different, and they actually want to sue for this story even being spread in the way and the manner in which it is. I'm going to read to you guys what's being reported, and then I'm going to read to you guys what the family is saying. So, according to reports, it says the man caught his wife cheating on him with a man on Snapchat. He flew back to the States to conduct a paternity test on his son, only to find out he is not the biological father of the 4-year-old son. The reports say the abroad-based man who caused his wife, who I guess basically found out his wife was cheating after going through her messages on Snapchat. After which he ordered a DNA test to be done. After the results of the DNA test proved that he is not the father of his son, he slumped and died immediately. The cause of death is linked to either the shock or heart attack due to the news. The story has caused a lot of controversies on social media. Users have reacted to the news differently. Well, there was a lot of people who, after this news broke, they were basically blaming him for trying to find out information that he was not ready for. Again, I'm going to share with you guys the true tea and the true facts of this story based on people saying that they are family. But first, I'm going to read to you what people were saying to this initial report. So somebody wrote and said, you caught your wife cheating, and next thing that came to your mind is DNA when you know you can't stand the outcome? You could have waited until you're able to face whatever the result brings. It's an accident. May your soul rest in peace. And I'm like, y'all blaming him for one confirmation if this was the true facts? I'm just like, wow. Another person says, maybe he's sick already. Why will he die because this boy is not his son? He's still young now. There are women everywhere, for God's sake. Besides, the boy in question is too small and hasn't spent, I can't see what the rest they say. Somebody else says, knowing his health situation, he should have ignored his wife's double life and insinuation of his fertility. That's why many believed he contributed to his own death. Men, please ignore and ignore for your safety. So people were under this thread basically telling other men to ignore if they feel like they are not the father or not for their own safety. What? What? But anyways, it was just a lot of more comments of people basically blaming him for the situation. Now, the family went up under the initial Facebook thread and they were pretty upset and wanted to sue. According to the family, they are saying that this had nothing to do with a cheating scandal as to him, finding out DNA results, him finding out all of that. According to someone who is saying that she's the sister, they say that him and this woman have broke up a long time ago and that the children are his. Now, this is one of those things where the lie is more entertaining than the truth, because despite the family's efforts to get this person to take the story down, they kept it up, and now it's being shared by all types of different medias, and it's just being spread like a wildfire. But when I looked into the story, I was like, let me vet this. I always got to try to see, how can I confirm it? How can I, and so this is what it is. Y'all know I'm not going to share nothing just for shock value. I'm going to tell y'all the true facts of the matter. So according to the sister, she said, I honestly don't know why you choose to carry this false rumor. I beg you, allow us to mourn our brother in peace, please. So a person under that thread was like, well, tell us the real story. Okay, and then this person says, please, I'm going through a lot now as we just lost my brother. The story behind his death is false. There was never a time he doubted paternity of the child. Our cute boy himself and his baby mama fell out and broke up over 1 year and 3 months now. They both moved on. His death is medically related. Please debunk all rumors. Okay, so in addition to this story, a lot of people were kind of conflicted as to whether or not to believe the woman who was saying that she was the sister, because there was video of her with another man. So then there was a cousin who wanted to clarify and say, listen, they were separated. She did flirt with other men. She did hang out with other men. However, they wanted to assure that they were not together at the time. So I'm going to share with you guys the Snapchat video that they shared, and then I'm going to share what the cousin had to say. And you guys let me know what you guys think about it.
They'll say again, big man travel, go abroad, go work. For a first snapshot, and I see one small boy, they enjoy his wife. They enjoy his wife on one side. For snapshot, now for seeing. The man can call his wife a paro, say, I buy you car, I build house for you. I they come, I they come take all my things back, move out of my house. The woman say, if you near this country, Nigeria, I will use FCC arrest you. Tension the man in there, the man vex, the man come Nigeria. Because of the love what the man get for the pikin. And the man rush go hospital, go do DNA test. The moment the young man discovered say the pikin not be young, he died of cardiac arrest.
Another person commented under this thread and said, I'm the second cousin to him. This is what happened. He lives abroad. He just got back. He collapsed in his hotel room. His friends rushed him to the hospital and he died there. The baby mama story has been settled. He is the real father of the boy, and they had the boy when they were still dating. When he travels abroad, the girl flirt around. He provides everything for her, car, house, money. The girl cheat. He's separated from her. He is not married to her, just a baby mama. The girl knows nothing of his death. So, according to family members under the thread that has gone viral and spread this story like wildfire, they are basically combating it, saying that that's not the real true tea, that's not the real true story, and they are trying to mourn his death in peace. Now, I could have came on here and acted like I didn't see the sister combating it and acted like I was oblivious, but y'all know I like to cover true facts and not just share with y'all stuff for face value or shock value. And I like to get down to the matter of the true tea. Okay? So if you see this story around, just know that those are the facts that are being alleged. Now that other media is picking it up, you're going to probably start seeing this story floating around a lot more. So I just wanted to make a quick video and give you guys the true facts of what I discovered according to social media users under the thread. Now, whether or not this story is true as it pertains to what the woman is alleging happened, as far as the man found out that there was a DNA test at 4 years old, or if it's true of what the family is saying as it pertains to it being health related. One thing I do know is it has opened up the dialogue as it pertains to paternity tests, and I think that it's an interesting conversation that should be had. I think that whether you are married, single, divorced, hanky-panky, booty call, whatever, I think that it should be mandatory to get paternity tests at birth. I don't care if you've been in your marriage happily for 20 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. I don't care if you're newlyweds, if you're not married, you got a booty call. I think just watching the show Paternity Court, it just made me think and realize that it should be mandatory. Now, you know the saying, mama's baby's daddy's maybe, and you always see stories where the baby will look exactly like the guy and it not be his and things like that. And then you have years down the line where people suddenly find out these stories and then they don't know where the man is. He done skipped out of town. He's not aware he got a kid out here. I think to alleviate a lot of the issues, I think that paternity tests should be mandatory at birth of everyone. I feel like it should be an automatic swab, and everybody will be happy. They'll know for sure, and it is what it is. Now, will it lead to probably some broken marriages? I don't know, but I think that it should be mandatory. What do you guys think? With that being said, that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys think going forward. This item right here is available on my website along with other nice, cute goodies as well. Definitely be sure to go to my website, www.niqueatnite.com. And if you go to my website and you put in the code, hold up, where's the code? I don't know where it's at. Anyways, you put in the code NIGHTOWL, you will save 15% off your order of my website, www.niqueatnite.com. Okay?